Hey everybody, Peter Smock here for the Life Athlete. You know, there's nothing more important than the strength of your lower back. And oftentimes people neglect it because it's an area that they're tentative about. You know, 80% of the people in this country have some sort of a low back issue. Some sort of a bulging disc, a herniated disc, a pinched nerve, whatever the case may be. And in many cases, those predicaments and those injuries and what I would call tweaks, unpleasant because I've had some myself, can be remedied just simply by getting the back stronger and getting it more mobile, both of those. So I'm going to show you about 3 movements that will help with both of these. Now on the scale of 1 to 10, these are now getting up into the 6 to 7 range in terms of difficulty. The first ones I showed you in another blog are a little bit easier. So now let's get going and I'll show you how to do it. So let's look at what we're after, which is a neutral spine, a low back that's strong and a spine that's straight. One way of doing it is you put a dowel. It's going to be connected to your tailbone, your middle back, and the back of your head. Some cases people, because of life and being over a computer most of their life or in the seated position, it's hard for them to get their head. But be that as it may, this is neutral, and so this is a straight spine. If you're laying up against the wall, which I'm doing right now, a little column actually, and I tuck my chin a little bit, which is a little bit unnatural, that's actually fully upright position for me. Sometimes it feels really odd, I gotta tell you that. It's like I'm showing off to the world, but that's my natural position. That's what we're trying to get. We're trying to mobilize the body, we're trying to open up the hips, and we're trying to, in this case, strengthen the lower back and mobilize it, meaning to make it more mobile so that you can reach this position. Let's get on with the movement. Okay, so what I'm going to use is a column. If you have a column somewhere, use it. If you don't, go ahead and use a wall, that's fine. I've got a dowel. This thing weighs like a half a pound, maybe. I'm going to stand about a foot away from the column. I'm going to bend my knees slightly. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let gravity do all the work. I'm going to roll down through my spine, 1 vertebra at a time, and I'm going to relax my head at the bottom. And you know you're relaxing your head because you're going to be looking between your legs. Now you're going to roll up, 1 vertebra at a time, waiting and delaying the head coming up until the very last minute, and then voila, now I have a straight spine. Now I'm going to flex my spine again. I'm going to go back down. Gravity's going to do the work. And each and every time I think you're going to feel as though the back is opening up a little bit more. I can go a little bit further progression. A little bit at a time, the back starts to open up. Now, here's what we're after. Strengthening your spine is going to look like this. We're going to roll back down. And we're going to roll through the spine, but we're going to roll through the spine until it's extended, but not against the wall. So if I put a dowel on my back here, aha, look at where I am. I've got a straight spine. Once I've achieved that position, then I'm going to pivot from my hips and come all the way up. So again, I'm rolling down, I extend, tuck my chin. It's not this, it's this. You're going to look straight down to the ground, pivot from the hip, come on up. You could use 10 pounds. You could use 20 pounds as you get stronger. You could even use more than that. But to begin with, just use your body weight and a 1 pound, half-pound dowel. Here, extend through your spine, 1 vertebra at a time. I'm feeling my lower back fire. I'm feeling my mid-back fire. I'm feeling a little bit here in my neck, but not much. I feel a lot there. That's unnatural. Back down. Now, my back is getting stronger, so that I can support myself skiing, hitting a baseball, throwing a shot put, riding a skateboard, being a linebacker. All of those positions require a neutral spine. To have a neutral spine, we have to mobilize it. We have to loosen it up. We have to get it back to its original state. When we were a kid, we had a really mobile spine, and the spine was supported by a strong back. So let's get back to that. Try this movement. Just simply lean against the wall, come up, and strengthen that spine. Progress a little bit at a time, increase the weight slowly. Don't beat your body to death. All you need to do is work it a little bit, effort, not to exhaustion. Let it rest, increase, let it rest, increase more. You'll be strong and have great posture the rest of your life. Until next time, take good care of yourself.